That's a nice color.
That looks good.
Hi, my name is Tasha. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to redo your front door. So we're going to use our palm sanders to scuff it up to give it something to bite to, just for a little better adhesion. If we have anything left on the door from previous paint jobs, or if it's a new door, then we're going to use our tack cloth that's going to take off any excess sawdust that's left on the door from sanding. After we sand and clean our door off, we're going to use an oil primer, and this oil primer may take 4 to 6 hours to dry, so maybe it's one thing you want to do one day and then follow up the next day with your finish. After our primer, we will go on with our top coat, which is our advanced product. Give it about 2 coats for a fantastic finish. All the items we are using today, you can pick them up at any of our Rings End locations or online at ringsend.com. So we're just going to take our Festool palm sander and roughen up our door a little bit. We're not exactly trying to remove the coating. We're just roughing up the surface, just give the paint a better something to adhere to and to grab to. We're gonna take our tack cloths now, which is used to get all your excess dust off the door. You will want to make sure this door is nice and clean before we apply our primer. In the moment that your sander, palm sander, or whatever you're using cannot reach certain spots, you can always just take your sand pad off and just hit those spots that cannot be caught. Your door might have a little stickiness on it from the aftermath, so we're just going to clean up the door a little bit. I'm going to grab our tape. I'm using tape because our door is still on the hinges. We're just going to tape around just to target the spots that we actually want to paint. You also want to make sure to tape your hinges and work around them. All right, and now we just have our canvas. We have our oil primer now that we're going to use. For both steps, for primer and finish, we're going to use a 4-inch roller, and we will be using a brush. The brush will be mainly to catch spots that we cannot reach with our rollers. You want to get a good coating on there, not too thick because you don't want to have problems with the dry time, but still enough to cover the door. Being that we have the tape, it makes it a little bit more freely to roll without worrying about getting everything messy. After we get through with the 4-inch roller, we'll come back with our brush and get all the spots that we could not hit. As you go along, you might find that the paint is a little blotchy, which is okay. We're just giving it a quick coating to be able to have the top coat adhere to it better and for a long lasting finish. Once you have your door primed, it will take about 4 hours to dry, so this may be a 2-day project where you can prime your door and pick up tomorrow with your finish. Now that our primer has dried, we gave it another little light sanding just to get anything off the surface to make it smooth. We did another cleaning, and now we're going to finish it off with our top coat. A lot of customers like to use the high gloss finish because it makes your door pop. It's very durable, and once again, it's going to give you that oil-like finish. At this point, there's no right or wrong way as far as rolling. You just want to be consistent with whatever direction you are going in. As you can see, everything is rolling on fairly easy for us, and that's all because of the prep. our latex brush just to get into the grooves. And for the latex brush, we picked a better brush, seeing as that we want a nice finish. If you start to see that you have a little drippage, just try to run the brush back across it before it actually dries, because then you might have that mark sitting in your door. Our door is nice and dry. Wait 16 hours to apply a second coat. If you took off any hardware, you can put those back on 4 to 6 hours. Once again, if you are gonna recoat it, it will take a minimum of 16 hours and you will wanna sand in between coats. Right now, I'm gonna take off our tape since we're all done. Thank you for watching our DIY, aka do it herself. All the items that we have today can be picked up at any of your local Rings Inn store, or you can find them online at ringsinn.com. I hope everyone has a good day, and remember, you got it.